Hello there, so today we're going to be doing a review of the Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation. I'm so happy to be back filming on my old camera. I promise this is the last time I'm going to say anything, but I'm really sorry that the quality of my previous two videos has been so goddamn awful. I mean, really, thank you for sticking with me through that hard time. But anyway, we're back on the iPhone 5 now. I mean, really, iPhone 5. Killing it. Anyway, so today we're going to be reviewing the Dream Cushion. Originally I was going to do like a first impression of this, but I had actually filmed that on the iPhone 6, otherwise known as the iPhone disaster zone. The footage is just, you know, it looks like I'm in a rave in my bedroom, so it wasn't working for me, to be honest. So today I just thought I can give you my review because I've been wearing this for the past, I don't know, few days at this point. So I thought I can apply it and I can be giving you a review as I'm kind of applying it. I mean, really, what's the world coming to these days? Amwin is applying and reviewing. She's multitasking. So the Dream Cushion has only just come out in the UK. It's been out in the US for quite some time at this point. You're probably thinking, Amwin, that's been out for ages if you're in the US. And it's like, no, this has only just come to our shores on a pirate ship of makeup. I mean, not really, but I like to believe this came on a pirate ship of makeup. I mean, really. This cost me $13.99, which is pretty high up there for drugstore, you know, foundation prices. L'Oreal did bring out a cushion foundation as well, the Lumi Magique. Again, that one was pretty high up. I don't know if it's just because, like, I don't know, the cushion foundation is a little bit on trend at the moment. It's a little bit gimmicky, dare I say. So I don't know if they've just kind of hiked the price up for that reason. I don't know. It comes in a tub. You flip open the lid. You've got a little funky mirror that's very dirty, actually. Okay, I don't know why it's so dirty, but anyway. So you've got a mirror. Yours won't be as dirty as mine, I hope. I mean, I think I've just made it dirty. I'm very sloppy apparently with my cushion foundation. You get a little puffy type spongy situation going on there. That's the spongy's little home. He sits there, that's where he lives. He's quite happy in there. And then if you flip open the lid, you've got the like spongy cushion bit, and that's filled with the foundation. So I'm just going to apply this and I'm going to tell you what I think. It's like a chit chat. I hate that phrase, by the way, chit chat. It makes me think, ooh, chit chat. Let's have a chit chat. Oh, I don't know. If you love the like chit chatting, you love the phrase chit chat, then great. It's just not my bag, you know. By the way, I do apply the cushion foundation with the little sponge it comes with because I actually think it works best. I have tried using my beauty blender. To be honest, I don't really feel like I get the coverage. I just think the beauty blender just soaks in a lot of the product, whereas this spongy bit, it doesn't soak it in. It just kind of sits on top. So I feel like you do definitely get a better coverage if you just go ahead and use the sponge that comes with the cushion. And let's face it, it'd be kind of rude not to, because he's there, he's living in the cushion situation. It'd be very rude just to neglect him and say, excuse me, you're not good enough for the application. By the way, one thing to mention though, it doesn't stay on your fingers. Look, can you see? It ventures off the fingers, which is very annoying. But anyway, let me tell you about the foundation. Sorry, this is all over the place. I know. I'm not used to doing like a review as I'm applying. I thought I could multitask. Apparently, she can't multitask. But anyway, so this is meant to give you, everything's in French. Why is everything in French? I can't read French. I mean, where's the English? Oh, okay, so it says naturally luminous, fresh face finish, medium coverage, smooths and perfect skin. I would agree with every single claim. Let me just get straight into my review. I really love this foundation and I didn't think I would. I liked the L'Oreal one, but I found that the coverage was just too light for me, sadly. Because my skin, it's not perfect. You can see it. I know you're looking, saying, Amwin, what's going on with your skin? I know, I understand. I mean, I'm getting older now. I have been breaking out like a bad boy recently. And also, my skin just seems to have a lot of texture on it recently. I've got a lot of pores. I mean, it's just a bit of a battle zone, my skin at the moment. But look, see what I mean? This is the only issue with using this sponge. It doesn't want to stay on your fingers. It is very annoying. This gives you a medium coverage. It's more towards the light side of medium, but I'd say it's medium. You know, it's there. It can claim to be a medium coverage foundation. Gives your skin like a really nice, like fresh face look. And this is coming from someone who has oily skin, coming from someone that does struggle with texture on my skin. I think, you know, when you're struggling with spots, you want to kind of automatically go to a very high coverage foundation, but I find that high coverage foundations, although they do cover up my spots, they just really emphasize the texture on my skin, and they age my skin. And believe me, my skin does not need to be aged any more than it is right now. I mean, really. So I feel like if you do have, you know, acne or your skin is aging, it happens to the best of us. I mean, really. I wish I was 21. I'm not. I tell the boys, Mummy's 21. And they say, Mummy, you're 21. And I say, yes, she's 21. What was I saying? She's all over the place today. I've just come in from work, so I'm a little bit traumatized about the whole work situation because it's been a tough week. It's Friday. It's just been a tough week. I've had the phone situation that's been doing my head in all week. If you follow me on Snapchat, you're going to know what I'm talking about. You've probably unsubscribed from Snapchat because you're saying, Gamwin, you're so boring and tedious telling us all about the phone issues. Okay, so I have completed one side of my face. So here we go. I think you saw, I mean, you were with me throughout the whole process. I don't need to go, it's this side. I mean, really. Anyway, so this is the side of my face that I've done, and can you see it just smoothed out my skin? And oh, by the way, I didn't mention I have this in the shade. Sorry, this is just the worst review ever. She's all over the place. It's like I went back in the room. She's back in the room. Anyway, this is in the shade Ivory or Ivor. Ivor if you're French. Ivory. Bonjour, by the way. Bonjour to my French subscribers. I know I have a few. Bonjour. I love France. Anyway, so yeah, this is the side of my face that needs something, and it has nothing. And you can see, looking a bit dodgy right now. So you can see the difference anyway. You get the idea. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to finish off the rest of my face so the video isn't a million years long. And then I'll be back and I'll just give you my little final thoughts. I feel like I'm Ricky Lake right now, and everyone's going, Ricky, Ricky, and I'm going to give you the final thoughts in a minute. Ricky, Ricky. I'll be back in a minute. Anyway, I don't know what she's talking about. Who knows? Okay, so the full face is done. I love this foundation. I love it. I have super oily skin. This foundation, it lasts incredibly well. I never look kind of overly oily. I do definitely recommend setting this foundation if you have oily skin, but it copes really well. My skin hasn't ended up looking like a greasy mess. I'm in a really hot office, and by the end of the day, my you know, makeup is kind of dripping off my face, and I just look like a hot mess. But with this foundation, it doesn't do that. It just has a really good staying power. Another thing that I love about it is it doesn't sink into my pores. It doesn't sink into my fine lines. It never looks cakey. It just gives you a fresh-faced, natural finish. I wouldn't necessarily say it's luminous, and it's not matte. It's what I would call a natural finish, if you know what I mean. I have the shade Ivory, which works really well for me. I'd say, if anything, it's a tiny bit too dark, but it's nothing that I can't work with, and actually I feel like it's probably the closest I would get to my perfect shade. So I would definitely recommend, if you're a similar kind of skin tone to me, extremely fair, like Ivory would be a good shade to go for. I would definitely recommend that you go and watch. I think it's called Makeup News. I'll put the name here, but basically there's two ladies. They have a channel and they do lots of like experiments on makeup. So it's called the Makeup Breakup, I think. So anyway, that's what the series is called, Makeup Breakup. They got a cushion foundation, the L'Oreal one, and they basically got the sponge, the cushion bit out, and they just soaked all the foundation out of it, and they kind of weighed it before and then weighed it after, and they kind of came to the conclusion that there was actually hardly any product in here. And I noticed actually with my L'Oreal cushion, it dried up very quickly, and I only got like, I don't know, 10 uses out of it. So the only thing that I will say as a negative is I do think that $13.99 is pretty expensive for drugstore, and I don't feel like you get that much product. I'm just going off my experience with L'Oreal, and also definitely watch what are they called? Beauty News. Anyway, I'll put the name here, but go watch the video they did. I'll link it in the description down below so you can have a look. It's really interesting, actually. So I don't really think this is value for money. However, I love the product, and I was thinking to myself, what if they've just used like one of their other formulas, like the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, because this reminds me a lot of the, you know, the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. I was thinking, what if they've just kind of squeezed that into the cushion and then they're just charging, you know, an insane amount for it? Maybe they are, I don't know. Call me Mrs. Cynical, but you never know. We just don't know. I mean, really. I'm just going to finish this review by saying I definitely recommend this foundation. I do think the price is steep, but then again, I love it. I've had such a good experience with it. It's just impressed me so much. I would definitely recommend you give it a go. I also recommend use the sponge. I know you're always, here it is. I know you're always tempted to think, do you know what? What can this little bad boy do? I need to get my beauty blender, the beast, the king of the sponges, on the job. But no. Use this little sponge guy. He's great. I mean, he is fabulous. You know, I've tested one side with this and one side with my beauty blender, and I definitely preferred the results with this guy. So don't dismiss him. Do not throw him away thinking, oh, he's going to be no good in my life. He's just going to waste my time. I mean, really. No, he's actually really good. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this is all over the place. You know, I'm not used to doing like a review and then applying at the same time, and too much is going on. It's just crazy right now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Again, my apologies for my previous 2 videos being the worst quality ever. I was cringing, to be honest, when they went up. I was like, oh my gosh, like really. But I just really wanted to get those videos up. And anyway, I'm gonna go now. She's going on too much. She's going on. I'm the kind of person that says sorry a million times. You know, I walk into a door and I apologize to the door for walking into it. She apologizes to inanimate objects. That's just what she does. I hope you're having a lovely day, whatever it is you're doing. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll be back soon with more videos. What's this? No idea. Anyway, bye guys. Bye.